Hey everybody, this is Jessica Lynn from JessicaLynnOriginal, and today we are going to go ahead and create a Christmas card using a stamp set that I've had for a little while called the Gerda Steiner Designs. And this stamp set is Reindeer and a Tree. Very cute stamp set. I've had it for a while and I've wanted to use it for, for pretty much ever. And so I thought, you know what, today's that day. So I went ahead and I am right now stamping out all of the images that I potentially could use for the card. And what I did there with the way I put the trees, it's a sewing thing. It's called nesting. It helps optimize space. So you can do that, you don't have to. I'm going to have extra paper, but I thought, just in case I end up making a lot of characters, I wanted to make sure I had some space. So the next thing I'm going to do is put all of the little reindeer that I want to use on one block so that I only have to stamp them once instead of each one individually. A couple of things, I tend to, as a lefty, get a lot of ink on my fingers, so it really helps me with that. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all set. And then once I've got it set, oh, those are some of the little Christmas trees I made this year. I've got a whole little forest of them up on my desk. So I'm going to kind of take the inspiration from those little trees and I'm going to now draw on the decorations that I want. I want each tree to be unique and original. And the first one I did some snow. Now if you know me, I'm a Disney gal. And I'm going to go ahead and draw some little Mickeys and some little, there we go, little garland. And then I think I'm just going to do some little Christmas ornament circles, which just traditional, super cute, super easy. And then I think on the last one, I'm going to go ahead and draw some gold garland. And then I think I'm going to draw a couple of ornaments. And then maybe I'll even add a star on top. So that'll be pretty cool. And again, I am just using my favorite pen, which is the Pilot G2 size 10, which is a little bit of a larger pen. And now that I've got them all ready to go, we're going to color them in. I'm going to use my Copics. And I will put this on quick so that we can hurry through the coloring. If you have any questions about Copic markers, I've got quite a few different little tutorials. And part of 2021, I'm going to be adding some new stuff. So if you like kind of where my channel has been going, I cannot wait to share with you what's coming in 2021. Without giving away too much, I think you are really going to love it. So my goal for 2021 is to adjust this channel a little bit and kind of evolve Jessica Lynn Original. And it is going to become more of my illustrations, my publishing, and my stamp company. So it's going to be really fun. But that isn't even the most of it, so I cannot wait to share with you what's coming. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. We recently hit 2,000 subscribers, and I am currently working on a fun event and a free giveaway that's coming because I cannot believe that I have 2,000 subscribers, and we're actually over that now already. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you already subscribe. If you don't subscribe, I'd love to have you. It's down at the bottom right. You just click that little red subscribe button. Costs nothing. And you can go ahead and watch the content that we provide and hopefully learn some stuff and help be part of this community. Alright, now that I have them all colored, or at least as many as I think I'm going to use, all colored in, we're going to go ahead and use my Brother Scan and Cut. Now again, core level. If you don't have a Brother Scan and Cut, it's okay. You can use a pair of scissors and do what they call fussy cut. If you don't want to cut it with a pair of scissors, if you have the die cuts for this set, go ahead and use the die cuts. If you have a Cricut, run it through there, get the mask it off, and scan and cut them out. If you have the Brother Scan and Cut, which is the one I have, basically what I did was I ran it through and said we're going to actually scan to cut. And all I'm doing right now is just lining it up. What I like is that it shows me an in color preview, so I kind of know what's coming. Oh, they look so cute on there waiting to be cut. And from there, I can go ahead and you can see it found all the outlines. Now if I cut it right now, it would cut flush right up against the edge of the black line. If I do that little circle, I can actually add a distance. I could add 0.04. You can see just a hair of a outline. I could add 0.08 or 12, and you can see it just gets bigger, and it's proportional based off the design. So just know that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that 0.04. I like that little white edge. I think it just looks so clean, and it kind of gives me that die cut feel. Once it's ready to go, I'm going to hit cut, and this is my favorite part. I just love watching it kind of find those edges, and you can see really close. Look at those lines all the way around. Just gorgeous. Love it. I love it. It definitely is one of those tools. I bought it, let it sit for a year, and then I said, okay, I need to learn this thing. And I'm so mad that I wasted a year that I could have used it already. Yeah, it's one of my favorites, so. I'm going to go ahead and cut all this out, and then once it's done, we're going to go ahead and just spread them all out so we can see how they look. Adorable. Now you can see I did cut out some extra ones. I usually keep like a little basket next to my computer that I will put all the cut images that don't end up in cards, because I never know when I'm looking for something random like a little reindeer or something that I want to add to a card. So way worth it. Oh, this is going to be cute. I have this image. Something I wanted to do, especially with these trees, is to see if we can get the card to have some dimension. So I'm kind of excited to see what we can do. From here, it's a lot like sewing. You know, we measured, we cut, and now it's about placement. So it's kind of a little more like quilting, I suppose, which is on my 2021 list as well. But you can see I'm going to just play around with the layout. Do I put one tree? Do I put all four? How do I line them up? And I had this image of like a Christmas tree, just a farm full of Christmas trees. And so I thought, you know what, by pushing some of them off the edge of the page, so you can see how that one, I did cut him off a little bit so he kind of falls off the page. And then I'm going to stack another one kind of right up in front of him. And then we're going to do another one. And I do love the one with the star, and I think I'm going to put that one up in the front. And then I think what we'll do, yeah, let's go ahead and put this one down. We'll kind of overlap, and you can see I'm lapping them so that when they overlap, it kind of feels almost like there's a sense of distance, right? And then this last one, I think I'm going to use foam risers. And I'm going to put that so the Christmas tree sits up higher than the other two trees, which will force kind of some perspective on it. And I think that that is going to make it almost look like that Christmas tree farm image that I have in my head. And I think it worked exactly the way I had it in my head. Now I'm going to put a foam riser on the back of this deer. It's Rudolph, because I want him to kind of be peeking out from behind the tree. Almost like they're playing some reindeer games, if you will. So there he is. Oh my goodness, so cute. I love this. And then this little guy, I'm just going to glue him right down, right onto the snow. Perfect. Oh, I love this. This is good. Now, once I got to this point, I realized I needed a sentiment, so I kind of started digging through my closet of stamps, and in there, I found a Lawn Fawn stamp set, and it's the one where, and I apologize, I don't know the name. I'm sure somebody who will comment it down below, and I cannot remember the name of it. But it's the Lawn Fawn stamp set where I think it's like Starry Night or Star Night, where like the little critters are all looking up at the stars. And so I put together, I actually cut part of it, and I put this together to say, you know, make a wish upon a star. I really love the way that looked. It fit perfect, and I kind of wanted it slanted so it matched the Christmas trees. Now, I always feel like the cards need just a little bit of glitter shine, especially when they're Christmas cards. I don't know. Christmas cards to me always just need some bling and some sparkle. So I got out my glitter pens. I am a huge fan of the Color Technics. They are honestly my favorite glitter pens. They flow so nice. And so I'm using a yellow one, silver, and I'm using a couple other random colors, red, etc. And I'm just going to toss in some glitter just to give some of the trees just that a little bit more of a magical feel. I mean, if we're talking Rudolph and maybe Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, one of those, hanging out with him, I think it's important to just give it that extra little bit of magic. I am just so happy with this card. Now, I realized I had one more little tree kind of just hanging out. One of the things I love to do sometimes with cards that I'm making that I'm going to give away, I love to surprise people and do something that just isn't expected. And so I thought, you know what, let's toss him inside the card, and I'm going to just throw a little Mickey hat on him, you know, because this is the Mickey tree. And I just think it'll be fun, like you're like, oh, this card's so cute, and then you open it up and there's one more deer inside hanging out on another Christmas tree. So that is our card. This is all about just being able to use different stamp companies, create different designs. I am truly by heart an illustrator, animator. I love to tell stories with my cards. And so I always picture when I create cards that they have a story to tell. So I absolutely love this. Gerda Steiner, this is a very cute stamp set. And I am so happy that I was able to use it to create this adorable card. And look at that cute little surprise reindeer inside. I love it. Well, I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Jessica Lynn, and I'm the owner artist of JessicaLynnOriginal.com. I hope that you'll go ahead and subscribe down below. I've got a lot of content coming for 2021. That I cannot wait to share with you. So be sure to subscribe down below. Don't forget to like this video, comment. I would love to hear from you. And again, thank you so much. I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.